guys, it's me, Kelly. I haven't recorded a video in a while, so I don't remember my little intro that I say. Welcome back to the channel of Chill, Relax, Plant content. We talk about our plants, and we just try to grow them the best way we can, how we want to. If that's something you relate to, hit the subscribe button. Let's be plant friends. Okay, so I just got back from a little girls' trip. We went to the Bahamas, and I watered all my plants right before leaving, and then I got back, and then I ignored them for like another week. Nothing looks bad. There's like some crispy leaves here and there, but today's video, I'm going to show you at least six Hoyas that are actively blooming. Some of them are like repeats. I think I got pictures of them on my Instagram. But I think I have one or two like new blooms, which I have to take a picture of and put them on my Instagram, but I'll get there. So the first one I'm going to show you is, yeah, I think we do have more than six plants. All right, so I just saw another one, so I'll grab that one first. I'm not sure these are open yet. No, they don't look open, but I'll show you. Ooh. Anyway, all right, so this is my Hoya Memoria / Gracilis, and we have just some buds. I don't think they're not open yet. I do believe I have pictures of opened blooms of this plant on my Instagram if you want to see. When they open up, I'll probably take a picture and put them on my Instagram. It's kind of like what I do. And so, yeah, so that was this one. All right, the next one. I also feel like I'm going to drop these plants trying to show them to you because they're all tangled. They're starting to grow. Springtime's happening. Ooh, okay, here we go. Ooh, I dropped a leaf. Damn it. All right. As you can see, it's been 2 weeks. We do have some, like, sacrificed leaves by the plant. And so maybe this one is a death bloom. So this is my Hoya fufuensis. Whoop, oh, oh. Let me grab the peduncle. And then this is what the flowers look like. Isn't that gorgeous? I really like this one. I think this one's really cute. Yeah. All right. And I do have to like clean up in my room. There's like the plant room. There's plant dead leaves all over the place. I do have to do something with my Hoyas. They're kind of out of control. But again, I don't know what to do with them. There's roots coming out of, I think, all of the bottoms of the plants. They've all been in these pots for like 5 or 6 years. Some of them even longer. So eventually we got to do something. I really hope like it's not dark. In the viewfinder, it gets dark and then it gets bright and dark. I'm hoping as it records, it like isn't actually dark and bright. But anyway. All right, the next one I know is a repeat. So this is my Hoya No ID. I think I got this from Chris at Chris's Garden and Mosaics over on YouTube. Go check out her channel. I like her mosaics. And I think it's a type of Carnosa. Or no, this I didn't get from there. I got this one from Pennsylvania. I was visiting my brother-in-law. I got this from Pennsylvania, and it didn't have a tag, but I knew it was a Hoya. We have some new growth right here. This is what it looks like coming in. These are what some of the leaves look like. And then this is what the flowers look like. So if you have any ID for this, let me know. Again, also the roots are busting out of the bottom. I have to do something. I think this is going to be the summer of like doing something with my Hoyas. I don't know what. I don't know. I'm like tempted to just like cut them up and restart and start again with the small Hoyas, or like I can't repot all of these Hoyas. I have like over 50 Hoyas. All right, on to the next one. Today we're just looking at the pretty flowers. They're also getting top heavy and falling down. It's a whole thing. All right, so this one is Okay. We have my Hoya calistophylla. And we have just one, which I think I just knocked off like all the blooms, trying to get it out. But I have some of the flowers still. Okay. We got 2 flowers left. This was a full thing until I just knocked them over. Oh. I think you could see. You could see at least that little one. But yeah, this was all full. They all fell off with me trying to get it out of this pot, out of its spot. But yeah, so we got that. This is what it looks like. The little calistophylla. I feel like I've had this plant bloom before too, but look how pretty. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. I love the dark maroon tips that like bend backwards. Alright, so that happened. Knocked all those blooms off. Well, you know, it happens. I don't know how long these plants have been blooming, so it might have just like naturally gonna fall off anyway, and we just helped out. Alright, and then this one is the next one. Also very tangled. Okay. This is my Hoya fungi. And this one, I'm pretty sure just opened all up. And this is what the flowers, blooms look like. Very pretty. Very light pink centers. We have some that still haven't even opened, just like the buds. Yeah, really pretty. I don't smell anything, but I'm a little congested, so I can't really smell anything anyway. But, yeah. This is what we got going on for the fungi. Let me see. Any more on this wall? I don't think so. I think I got them all. If not, I'll just add it to, like, the end of this video, maybe. If I miss one. Because that's usually what happens, is I'll be filming, I think I got all of them, and then I realize I missed something. And sometimes I just say, screw it. And other times, I'll just add it to the end of the video. Okay, now I'm going on to this wall of Hoya. And let's start like here. We have this guy. Ooh, pull him out. Oh man, come on, boy. Oh, really? Very tangled. Alright, so this is my other Hoya gracilis memoria / I think I got one that was labeled memoria, and then the other one I got was labeled gracilis. I didn't know they were the same plant, but they're both in bud, getting ready to bloom, so that's what it looks like. This one looks... Yeah, no, they look the same. I'm pretty sure they're the same plant. This is what we got going on. We got some sun-stressed leaves, bunch of new growth, bunch of sun-stressed leaves up top. We have more peduncles happening, getting ready to bloom, so that's cool. Alright, get you back in there. Alright, this plant, the next plant I'm going to show you, I think is the first time I've ever gotten it to bloom. I think. Maybe. Not 100% sure. But this is my Hoya obscura. And her blooms. I can't smell anything. I'm so upset. Are cute little yellow, little dainty, fuzzy blooms. That's what they look like. We have some that still haven't opened yet. And this is what the leaves look like. This plant will sun stress pretty well. I've actually moved it down so that it wasn't sun stressing as much, because I felt like the plant just needed a little bit of a break, and we have all this new growth right here. So, and yeah, like I said, all of these plants I've picked up. have roots like busting out of the bottom, so I have to figure out something. I don't know what that something is, but something. Alright, the next plant, let me put this one back. Anything down here? I have my pachicladas in bud, but it's not, it's still all really close to like the tip of the peduncle, so it's not really worth showing you. And I'm just checking I'm not missing anything. You know what I would really love to get to bloom? The carry eyes. I don't know why those plants, they won't bloom. I don't know. They're also very slow at putting out new growth, but a bloom would be really cool. If you've ever gotten a Hoya carry eye to bloom, please let me know. And so I can go, and also send me like a picture or something on Instagram or something. All right, I think the last one I'm going to show you is also a repeat and a pretty easy bloomer if you want a plant that will bloom very quick. This is my Hoya multiflora, and this is more of like a tree type Hoya to me. It grows very much straight up. The leaves, we got some new growth right here. This plant also will drop leaves very quickly. So this plant definitely likes more water than some of the other Hoyas, which is unfortunate because I water all my Hoyas at the same time. And so I try to do like a in-between, like, so the plants that want a lot of water are getting not enough, and then the plants that don't want a lot of water are getting just a little bit too much, you know, because it's just how I do it. Anyway, these are the flowers. They're called Shooting Star, I think. The Shooting Star Hoya, I think, is like a nickname. And the flowers like push all the way back. So it looks like they're like little rocket ships. I don't know if the centers open up more to reveal like the pinkish, maroonish color that's in the inside, or if this is it. I can't remember. But I should have pictures of this also on my Instagram. I'll add these pictures of these Hoyas as well. I can't smell anything. I'm so upset because I'm pretty sure some of these definitely have a scent. I can't figure it out. I can't smell right now. So, yep. There we go. I think those are all of the Hoyas that are in bloom right now. I don't know how many that was. 1, 2, 3. I thought there was 4 on this side. 4. Yep. 5, 6, 7. I think 7 Hoyas I showed you. Let me put this back here. I do notice that one of my begonias, 2 of my begonias are flowering. So I'll try to, they're behind you, so hold on. I'm going to try to hold them down and just show you because I never include my begonia flowers, and it's just rude of me. Alright, so this is a begonia down home, and this is what she looks like. We have some new growth that I have to kind of like stake up because she's starting to spread out, and that will only lead to broken leaves and broken stems. So that will also be something I do this summer. But these are the blooms. These are what they look like. They're very pretty. They're pretty big, I feel like. Yeah, it's like a little bloom stem. That's what it looks like. Really pretty. It's like a reddish, a very light red / pink, dark pink color. I think more red with like green. I think it's like a light green on the inside. I don't know how that's showing up on the camera, but that's what it looks like in real life. And then we have, I think, one more. I see one little white flower, and I think that's it. So now the trick is putting this back without snapping this leaf. Let me just hold you up here and hope we don't break it. Maybe not. Okay, we got it up there. All right, so then the other one, this guy is, oops, sorry, I'm bumping you. Sorry. Okay. This guy has a bloom. Yes, he has one little bloom left. This is my Begonia Lebergii. It's kind of like a matte, satiny type of leaf. This shape. I don't know what this shape is called, but that's the shape of it. And then we have a little bit of blooms right here happening. They're white with like a tinge of pink to them. And then in the center is yellow. I'll try to get you real close so it zooms in on that, but I think you can see it. It's a tinge of pink, a white tinged pink leaf or flower petal with a yellow center. And that's all we got for now. I do have to go through and rip off old dried up leaves. This is kind of just what happens with begonias, you know, and not watering them. But with each spring, more new growth starts and grows. Like this is a brand new branch. And again, I have to stake it up because it's starting to spread out. But yeah, so I think I'm doing a quick scan to make sure I'm not missing anything. Also taking note of plants that like definitely need water, like that begonia. All my begonias feel light, so I know they need water. I think that's the only begonias right now blooming. Yep. Alright, so we got 7 Hoya blooms and 2 begonia blooms after basically 2 weeks of neglect. I think that's pretty good. Hopefully they're not death blooms. Let me know in the comments below if you have any of the Hoyas I showed today, if you got them to bloom, if you have any begonias, and if you've gotten them to bloom. And I guess that's going to be it for this video. I don't know how long this video is. It feels all over the place. I apologize. It's been a while since I filmed a video. And I think maybe the next video will be like just cleaning up this room. Because you can't see it, but it's a mess. There's just leaves all over the floor. It needs to be swept. I also need to water. I don't know if you guys want to see watering, but I need to do that. So, yeah, I guess until next time, relax, plant, peace out.